Okay. Can you see my screen?
I can.
Okay. Okay. So where do we go?
You're going to go to bookkeeping on the left-hand side. Go down. Yeah. And the components that are going to be most important to you on the left-hand side, you're under transactions right now. So of course, this is where you're going to categorize each account.
Okay.
Um, Something to keep in mind because you're working on prior year is that all dates in the middle of the screen under for review.
All dates are here for
Nope,
review.
go up one. Yeah. Go
Uh,
down one, all dates, where you can hit that drop down. If you hit the drop down, you'll see and hit the all dates. I was able to select last year. Of course, you'll want to select what's relevant. So you can you'll probably have to enter in those dates, the from and the to.
Okay.
We're doing, it's not going to go back that far.
Okay.
This often resets back to 2023. And so I found myself at times realizing this is a 2023 account. Okay, wait a minute, I need to reset it, make
Okay.
sure I'm working on the right date. So just something to keep in mind.
Okay.
We're going to put in those years. Oh, good. It corrected it for you.
Okay.
Okay. So all transactions from 2021. Scroll back up. So you see a bunch of them on the right-hand side already have a green confirm. Those are based on the rules, the prior rules that were some of them, the prior rules that were put in place. So let's hit the first one, OPC Westlake.
Open
Not
it.
confirm,
Hit
but yeah, you
confirm.
can just hit where it says OPC Westlake. Don't hit the confirm. Because we want to look at exactly what it's trying to do. So, vendor, it doesn't have one. You would want to enter OPC if it doesn't have that from prior to.
Okay.
And a lot of these rules, if it's in there, it will tell you it's already in there, or it will allow you to add new. And then again, it's already selecting that pre-populated category. If that is correct, then you would leave it the same. If it's not, then you'd want to update it to the correct one. And we are only working, of course, we didn't delete any of the prior accounts that were in there, but we're only working off the accounts that have a number in front of them. Those are ours.
Okay.
So you see those 4,000 accounts, those were the income accounts. And if you scroll back up, you'll see the
One more.
other. Yeah, there we go. And that's the start of the additional accounts that are on our chart.
Okay. For vehicle lease, fuel right. It wasn't a lease, it was a car note. So is that where we go? Is the vehicle lease, fuel registration?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. And then you're going to want to select confirm.
But it didn't go to it just still it's still under okay, so is that general expenses at 330? 330. Okay.
That's,
That's the
yeah.
not okay, okay. Okay, confirm.
Yep. And then it still gives that warning error just because we're not entering in a class. And
And
you
then
can just hit confirm again, and it's going to auto confirm it. And so one thing to keep in mind, I don't see any additional OPC Westlakes, at least from this view. But if you were to see another, do you see another one?
uh-huh.
Wes, go ahead and click that one. Well, yeah, go ahead and click that one.
Click
Make
the
sure everything is correct. You can go ahead and confirm it. And normally when we confirm to, let's see if it's gonna, see, this is on 8,200. You'll want to change it to 8,230.
okay.
And Did not do it that time, so it might take once more, or it might, I see another Westlake Financial, or it might be that there was a slight difference in it. But normally, if you've confirmed at least two of the same one, then the rule category is going to come up. Once you confirm two in a row of the same category,
Uh-huh.
and same name, in this case, Westlake, then normally you will get a prompt that says, would you like to create a rule?
Okay.
So when those auto prompts came up, then I normally would go ahead and create that rule. Let's see if it pops up this time or not. And if not, we'll go in and create one automatically. And
Greater rules apply to these similar transactions in the future.
yep.
Pay.
So you would select your Westlake that you just added.
Still not in here. It's alphabetical order, right?
It's in alphabetical order. No, why it's not added? There we go. Name and contact. If there's any additional relevant information, we were just adding a name, so I don't think you need anything else here.
You don't need anything else? Okay.
Unless you so choose, but when it autos, we're just adding name. And then you see on the bottom, this rule will apply to 6 unconfirmed transactions. It's going to show you, it's going to clear out 6 additional ones.
Okay. Okay.
So really easy way to go ahead and categorize a bunch at the same time. A lot of the time I was going ahead and filtering for under name. And so I would get the same names in a row. I would be able to see exactly what I was working with and confirm that, you know what, these were all the same or similar transactions. Let's go ahead and auto confirm them at the same time and create that rule.
Okay.
And so if you scroll back up to the top, well, actually, no, you don't. If you look to the left-hand side, you will see under transactions rules under manage.
Okay.
And then top right, you see suggested. These were all, again, the auto rules that we put in place. You can also, if you want to do it manually, then you would go to the top right and you would select new rule. And follow the prompts here. It does require you in this way to give it a name. That's that auto that's listed on the top, that suggested name. So you'll want to give it a name, and this just confirm that the additional drop downs are accurate. So all of these, it was an expense account, so money out went away.
Okay.
But self-explanatory. Description contains is the main one that we're looking at, the main one that we use for the autos. And so you'll just want to put your prompt based on whichever rule you're creating.
Okay.
Yep. So cancel that. And let's go chart of accounts. Take a look there. This should all be updated. Again, up to you if you want to go in and clean this up to delete out these accounts that we're not using. Really just because they're in the way. I don't know that it matters. But if you continue to scroll, you will see the accounts, the charts we actually created. And again, those are the ones that are distinguished with the number.
Okay. And then, so this is saying how much we had in for this year? Is that where you were saying it was the 15,000, but then there was a loss of 1,000?
No, we can, that may be duplicating, but I'm not sure if it looks like that's what this is, but I'll show you where I was getting those numbers from.
Okay.
And so chart of accounts, you already know, you went through the training of updating if you need to make any changes to those. I feel like it is worth it for to keep it the same, of course, for the cleanup that you're doing, but based on my conversation with my tax lady, it may be worth it to clean up the chart of accounts a bit.
Okay.
Just to make sure we're standardizing, using the right numbers and using the right categories, that sort of thing. And that's just for moving forward to, you know, really get you on track for moving forward. So we can go back to transactions. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else here that is relevant. I don't think so. When you went through that training as well on categorizing, again, just making sure you're in the right dates. I don't think so. And so where I was seeing those the revenue is if you go to the left-hand side, we are going to go, I believe, to the home icon. Hold on. Let me see. Click back over there so I can see the options. Business overview. Next one down.
Okay. Oh, and it gives you forecasted cash flow too. Okay.
Yes. And so this is, and you'll just again want to make sure those drop downs right now, they're selected for last year. So that's what you want to see. So just
Okay.
make sure you're looking at the right, summertime, but otherwise, yeah, it's gonna populate everything for you based on everything we put in.
Okay. Okay. And so I'll get this current by the time we get with him next month.
Next month, yeah.
Yep. And then because it's been charting for, let's see, go back. It's been charting for how long? Since all dates. This year, last quarter. This did it tell you that? When since I think let me see.
Why
Let's
don't
see.
you keep it here to all dates and then hit the click out of here real quick. Let's see if this works.
Okay.
And then under date on the left, see if you can hit that arrow, go down to the date.
So what
Go
date?
down to this date.
This one?
Go down one.
Right here?
Right there. Hit that and see if it's gonna let you see. There you go. Since January of 2019.
Okay. So that's good. That's 4 years. Okay, that's good.
Ooh, baby, you got some work to do.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, is exactly what they're looking for, and allows us to be able to get a forecasted number. That's what we need. So
Exactly. And again, once you get in there, I mean, it's 4 years back, but I feel like a lot of things, you'll see trends and you'll, be able to create those rules and go ahead and knock out a bunch at a time. So,
okay.
yeah.
And then I know what these actions are, so I don't have to, fish around.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate you for getting me started. Greatly appreciate it. And I mean, this is the thing that prevents us from getting grants. So let's knock it on out.
Exactly. All right. Very cool. Let me know if there is anything else in the meantime. Event wise, I know Juneteenth is coming up next month. Is there anything prior to that I need to have on my radar?
Well, we've been, Liz put those dates on the calendar for the giving circle, and we did have that monetized last
I
month.
remember you telling me that, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I will try to at least come observe, the next one and see
Well,
how things are.
I wanted to kind of get, well, I was thinking about, I'm not sure because I gave it last time we had it, we gave it to somebody that was referred over to us, and now Bless is going to do it this month. So let me see what it's going to shape up as. Because I'm still not sure. Liz checks in and she checks out. She checks in and she checks out. And that's just kind of how her brain works. And so let me see what this does, and let me put some more time in it because I really have not. She came up with the idea, so I really was not trying to man that as well as get this together. So let me see what because I don't want to waste anyone's time. Let me see what it shapes up to be.
Right.
Juneteenth does we're working with that. So it's supposed to be a fundraiser too for the cyber bears. So I'm gonna start pulling the cyber bears in with those events because it just makes sense. And so we're still, I don't do this stuff to last 3 weeks. So my mind right now is just getting in these books and then getting back to Because they kind of, the events is kind of, they kind of man themselves. We do have a sign up sheet, and I'll probably go over a lot of that stuff next Monday when I talk with the cyber bears for that parent meeting.
Okay, yeah, no, that sounds like a plan.
All right. Well, thank you, ma'am. Thank you for getting this started for me. I greatly appreciate it. And thank you for all your help. And we are having a graduation party for Mir. So that's going to be June, the week before Juneteenth, and you are invited. So I'll send you over the invite.
Yeah, let me know. We'll plan to be there.
Okay.
All right, dear. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Have a good one.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.